Hey guys, this is Jackal Trap and welcome to, the finale of Chapter 4, Final Thoughts of Dark Deception. Yep, we're on the finale. Discussing everything that's going to be in the final level of Chapter 4, which is Trigger Teddy and Mama Bear's level. Now, let's get started with the music. And the first one is, indeed what lies beneath. Now, I believe that this is for when we first enter the level and for the first and second zones of the level. That's what I believe this is for. Now, I'm not going to say the location, what I think the location is just yet. But, let's go on to the next piece of music. Which is Better Off Dead. And which I believe is right before we enter the third zone and is for the third zone as well. And that's what I think of this music. Yeah, that was what I think. Anyway, on to the next piece of music, which is Uninvited Guest, which I believe is the chase theme, because it's jumpy enough to be the chase theme. Yeah. You should listen to that. Now you get the point why I think it's the chase theme. On to the next piece of music, which is Maternal Instinct, which I believe is the boss theme, because it has because it sounds like a boss theme. Because how does that thing sound like in any other boss fight? Music. Yes, that's what I think. And there's more music. But wait, I thought there's no more Trigger Teddy Mama Bear music. Well, a piece of music just released today, and it actually is part of the level, but isn't as well. But anyway, let's get onto it. Which is Repercussions. Now, in the game files, there's audio for Malik that is when we enter the portal of Trigger Teddy's and Mama Bear's level. But not necessarily in the level yet. Like right when we enter the portal, when we're supposed to walk down a hallway, Malik's there and he'll want to talk to us. Yes, that's what Malik is going to do, because and this music is definitely 100% going to be for that. I mean, just look at it. His face is on the on the title card of the video, and in the whole time then the music plays. Now, what he's gonna talk about, let's discuss what he's gonna talk to us about. Well, he's gonna talk to us about that he's surprised that we made it this far, and we'll say, I'm not gonna you anymore. I want to see how far you can get. That's probably what he's gonna say. Most likely. And probably challenges us to maybe not use powers, I don't know. I don't know. Or he will talk to us, say how good we managed to beat through the levels without getting attacked once, if we manage to get S ranks. Thanks and stuff like that. Anyway. Oh jeez. Okay, and that's it for the music. Now let's discuss about the level itself. Oh no, not an ad. Now, level. Okay, I believe most people think it's one of these three locations. One is which is the least likely I think is going to be, is the toy store. It's because here's the thing: the mannequins will have them all. Because why would they have a toy store level before a mall level? Like, that would be confusing. Next is in the middle, which is a orphanage, which sounds like more to make sense, and the reason why I believe it's in the middle is because I'm not exactly sure or not sure it will be an orphanage or not. Now for the third and final option, which is a florist or a cabin. Now I think it's going to be a florist and a cabin, and here's the thing. It would make the most sense to me, because and then we have to discuss about the level itself. Okay, let's discuss about it. Now, the reason for this is, let's discuss about the level itself. The Trigger Teddies will most likely be running around the forest, and I believe there will be a maximum of, 20 to 25 Trigger Teddies in the forest. And there will be 2 zones being in this forest. Two really small zones. I mean, decently sized zones with a whole 100 soul shards each in those zones. Then, in the final zone, I believe the cabin is the most likely option to be part of their level, and that's where we will meet Mama Bear. And thing. She'll constantly spawn Trigger Teddies up until there's 50 to 70 Trigger Teddies. Because I believe that the inside of this cabin will be huge, a huge cabin. With a maximum of 450 to 500 soul shards to collect in the cabin. Now, let's discuss the mechanics that Trigger Teddies and Mama Bear will have. Now, Trigger Teddies, V-Gamer in the past said it could be childhood games. Well, like tag, hide and seek, and other stuff. I could see that being a possibility, or well, here's another thing. I believe when they see us, right when we use the stun, the primal fear, their teddy bear heads will come off and then show their baby doll heads that are underneath them. And it won't stun them, it will just make them angry. It won't stun them until we do it again. Yeah, that's what I believe. Because the Trigger Teddies are going to have two forms. One with the regular teddy bear heads, and the second one, which is not going to be their frenzy mode. No way it will be their frenzy.
How sweet. A new companion for my babies.
Yeah, okay, let's
Make
see.
yourself at home. It's a bit of a mess right now.
And this will show what I think about Mama Bear. That she's definitely going to spawn Trigger Teddies from her stomach.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
I mean, it's always shown in her voice reveal trailer, which I'm just playing right now.
You will die here. Mother knows best.
Yeah. Wait, no. Okay, let's discuss about some other things, like hazards. Yes, I believe this level will have a hazard, and it'll be in the forest parts of the level. And guess what a hazard is? Fog. Fog will probably sometimes appear in the forest to make it harder for us to see. Well, the reason I think of this is because Vince Loving said that chapter 4 is going to be most likely the hardest chapter of Dark Deception, and each final level of a chapter is always the hardest. The hardest level of chapter 2, Deadly Decadence. The hardest level of chapter 3, Crazy Carnival. So the final level of each chapter is most likely going to be the hardest. And if Vince Loving is wrong about what he said about chapter 5, this could be the hardest level in the game. And here's another thing I predict. Tree branches will be blocking our way, and the only way to get rid of them is with an axe that you'll find. Yes, I believe we'll have an axe in the forest, and if this hazard will exist, we'll probably have an axe. Because it would make sense. That's what I believe. Now, what about hazards in the cabin? Well, I think either jars of honey and jelly will spill sometimes if we use the speed boost, and if they get on us, it'll slow us down for a little bit. Even with the speed boost. Now, Well, let's. Maybe there could be other hazards in the cabin. Let's see. Trigger teddies could be hiding on the ceiling, and the only way we have to get past is to use the vanish ability. Or vanish power up. Yes, that's what I believe. That will be happening. Yes, that's what I most likely believe. And here's the thing, what I think about another mechanic I believe Mama Bear will have in Trigger Teddy in her and Trigger Teddy's level. She'll probably get angry if we stun on the Trigger Teddies, and she'll say, "No, my babies, you will pay." And then she'll chase us and attack us. Try to attack us. And here's the thing. Of how her kill animation, how the Trigger Teddy and Mama Bear's kill animations will be like. Okay, let's see. Let's not talk about their kill animations, let's talk about their boss fight. Which me and a bunch of other people believe it'll be a Papa Bear boss fight. Yep. And this bear will be strong. And will most likely have the same voice actor as Malik. Because in each final level of each chapter, Malik voices some kind of enemy. Chapter 2, in the final level, he voices the Gold Watchers. Chapter 3, Clown Gremlins. So he's most likely going to voice Papa Bear, so yeah. Now, let's discuss how Papa Bear will attack. Well, he'll grab Trigger Teddies from... Since I believe that the enemies will be part of the boss fight, Trigger Teddy and Mama Bear will be part of it as well. Yep, Now he'll throw Trigger Teddies at us. Make them pile up, and then we have to quickly use the speed boost while he's charging at us. In the opposite direction where he's charging. Within the small amount of vision that we'll have from all the Trigger Teddies covering us, and that's what I think about this boss fight. And we'll have to get him ripped up by the trees that are everywhere. Yes, we'll have to make him get teared up by trees, and because right behind us, right before he charges, he will run into a tree and then tear himself with the tree branches. Because we'll be outside of the cabin with the boss fight. Oh, and I believe right before we do the boss fight, it'll say, "Uncle Malik's mad at you." That's what one of the Trigger Teddies will say. Well, we can't have that. So we're getting Papa. That's what I believe. Now, and that is it. This has been the longest episode of Chapter 4 Final Thoughts. And see you guys later.
How sweet. A new companion for my babies to play with. Make yourself at home. It's a bit of a mess judge. My babies are very hungry. Babies, go and greet our guest. Mama Bear is coming to get you. You will die